How's it going, guys? This is Eric with Deranged Survival, and today we're gonna ID some trees. Well, one tree, and that tree is a sweet birch. Sweet birch. So there's a lot of interesting characteristics about this tree, and when I started tree identification was probably a little over a year ago in the wintertime. And it's late winter now, it's about the end of February, and I think it's probably the best time to start because it's the hardest. And there's no trees on the leaves. I mean, there's no leaves on the trees, and so you basically have to use the bark and the twigs. Now right here in front of me is a sweet birch. Isn't she beautiful? Oh yeah. So this one's fairly young. So let's take a closer look at the bark here. So sometimes on these trees you'll see there's green moss here. And as you can see, there's strips or striations in this direction here. And that's very distinctive of the sweet birch tree. It's a light gray color. And I'm going to show you guys the younger bark. I have another tree right next to me. So this one here got a little discombobulated. I'm not sure what happened. It's all twisted and mixed up. But as you can see, is the light gray bark color, and you can see the striations. They're almost like bulging out on this one here. So on the younger tree here, you can see it's almost like a dark red or purplish color. And it's very distinctive. So it's kind of easier to identify the younger trees. And as you can see, it still has that striation in this direction. So that's the bud there. It's really hard to focus the camera. So as the tree gets a little bit older, it starts to turn this grayish color, and as you can tell from the smaller branch here, it's a lot different in color. And that's something you have to look for when you're looking for the sweet birch tree. But the easiest thing to distinguish the sweet birch tree is if you take one of the twigs or just one of the buds, snap it off. It smells just like wintergreen, and the buds are actually edible. So I'm gonna take a bunch of buds. I got a grinder. I'll show you guys in a little bit. I'm gonna grind it up and try and make some tea. I'm gonna cut up some small sticks. I'm not gonna take too much. There's a lot of sweet birch around here, so I'm gonna take a little bit from each tree. I don't want to, kill the whole tree because spring's right around the corner. I want to see this baby grow nice and big and strong. But yep, so I'm gonna harvest some buds and some twigs, grind it up. I'll show you my grinder and where I got it and all that stuff. And let's go find a nice spot, guys. Let's go. Alright guys, so today we're going to make some sweet birch tea. Got all my supplies set up over here. Just got a little cup. Got my coffee can stove with a metal rod on the top. Got some water, very important. Got all my birch bark, my sweet birch twigs, and the buds are in there too. Oops, dropped one. I picked this area because there's actually a lot of them around here right now, so I'm probably going to collect a little bit more than this. And then I got the crucial piece, grinder. So I got this on Amazon. Actually, my girlfriend got it for me for Christmas, cuckoo bird. So on the bottom layer here, it has a little screen, which basically filters everything, and it collects all the fine powders on the very bottom there. I don't know if I'm going to use that. Probably not for this application. On the top section, it's got the grinding section, basically all metal, and it's actually magnetized. And then it has this filter here for large chunks, and then I showed you that one earlier for finer powders. So I'm probably just going to use this section here. So you can actually untwist this, put this on here, and now it's just going to collect the fine shavings that fall through these holes here. So I'm going to grind it up. You probably don't have to grind it up. You probably can just throw the twigs in there and make tea that way, but I'm going to try this out. I got it, figured I'd put it to use. So I'm going to put this aside. Hopefully I don't lose it. This comes with a little plastic scraper thingy, so you can get all the fine stuff out of there and collect it afterwards. And it's a great herb grinder, so that's what I'm going to use it for today. Carl, I gotta put you down. So I'm gonna collect some twigs and stuff, get this fire going. And yeah, let's try this tea. Alright, we got the fire roaring now. Best part about having a stove, it's very easy to break up some small sticks and just keep the fire going. Alright, so let's try this grinder out. So you really need to break it up really small to use this grinder. So you got a little bit of sticks in there. Let's give it a whirl. It seems to be working alright. Oh yeah, a little bit. So this process is probably going to take a long time. So I think it'd be better just to put the sticks in there. But I'm going to break up some smaller sticks, some smaller buds. Just keep doing this for a little while. Grind it all up the best I can. Because that's really going to bring out the flavor when you do make it. Yep, so there's my little cup there. Keep that right there. But I collected a bunch there. Hopefully that works. I'm going to fill it up about probably halfway with water. Throw it on my wonderful stove here. I'd say that's about a good amount. That's it. Now we sit and wait and watch it boil. I'm going to let it boil for probably about a minute or so. I want the tea to be nice and strong. It's a roiling boil now, guys! Woohoo! Look at it go! Oh yeah! Water is starting to evaporate. I repeat, the water is starting to evaporate. Alright, I'm probably going to pull it off now. You always want to be very cautious when you're around the fire. Use protective wear. I wish I had pliers, but I don't have them with me today. So we're going to use bandana. Whew, that's it. Let that baby cool down. We got Kyle over there. Shh, guys, go sleeping. Go. She curled up under the tree on top of my sweater. Hi, Kyle. She hasn't been hiking in a while. She can't go out in the cold. It's finally warming up, guys. Spring's around the corner. So it's always good to have a good reference book. I live in New England, or Rhode Island to be exact, and this is a good book to identify some trees. It's actually known as cherry birch as well. And you know, white-tailed deer, goose, rabbit, even moose feed off this. Hey, plane, cut it out! They feed off the leaves and the twigs and the buds. So it's supposed to be a spearmint flavored tea. And yeah, so let's test this thing out. It's cooled down. It's supposed to be wintergreen, wintergreen flavored tea. And it's cooled down. It's got a yellow coloration in it. Slight yellow coloration. I don't know if you guys can see that there, but we're going to test it out. Oh my God, it's such a strong scented tea. Oh, I just want to smell it all day. Oh, it smells so good. But here we go. I don't want to burn my lips. Oh my God, that is good. Oh. Oh, that's so smooth going down. Wow, that is good. Wow. Highly recommend this thing. Highly recommend it. We have intruders on the bicycle behind us. Oh no. Humans! This is some freaking awesome tea, guys. Sweet birch tea, highly recommend it. This is awesome. Make sure you positively identify it. If you guys have any questions, please comment below. This is good. This is really good. This is better than pine needle tea. I've also tried goldenrod tea. That's so great. This is good. This is good, guys. You guys gotta try it out. Spring's right around the corner, guys. Everything's gonna start sprouting out the woods. Just want to say I appreciate you guys for watching. Appreciate all the views, all the comments, everything, guys. I love making these videos. So yeah, comment below if you guys ever tried this out, or if you have sweet birch in your area and you haven't tried it out, definitely do so. It's great tea, and I'll see you in the next one. Yeah!